Hi everyone, this is Devisha, and today we're gonna see how you can deploy smart contracts on Rootstock blockchain. Before we start, let's discuss what exactly Rootstock is. Rootstock is a smart contract platform built on top of Bitcoin. It brings Ethereum style smart contracts and DeFi capabilities to Bitcoin ecosystem. To simplify this, it's like you do way more with your BTC, like using it in DeFi apps, smart contracts, or even building your own dApps, all while staying secured by Bitcoin's network's proof of work consensus mechanism. Further, it uses a two-way peg that lets you convert your BTC into RBTC, which is Rootstock Bitcoin, to use it in your DeFi applications on Rootstock. It's like Ethereum but powered by Bitcoin. So if you love Bitcoin, Rootstock is where it gets smarter. And today, for deploying your smart contracts on Rootstock, we will be using Hardhat. Hardhat is used for building, deploying, and testing of smart contracts. You can also use Foundry, but for this tutorial, I will be using Hardhat. Before we dive into writing the whole smart contract and deploying it on our blockchain, there are a few prerequisites that we need, including the Solidity version. The compiler version that Rootstock support is 0.8.19. We will be using compatible versions to avoid deployment errors in the future. Also be configuring Hardhart in our project before moving forward. So let's start with that. And we will also be needing a Web3 wallet to pay for all the deployment fees on the testnet network. So let's create a Metamask wallet. Let me guide you through how you can create your Metamask wallet and add the Rootstock testnet network, and then we will see how you can integrate Hardhat into your project. To get the Metamask wallet extension, go to the Metamask extension website. As you can see here, you can find this button, add to Chrome, and this will help you add an extension Metamask. Just agree to terms and conditions, create a strong password, and either use a 12-word phrase that will be your master key to secure your wallet and your funds. For now, I will be skipping it, but remember to never share your 12-word phrase with anyone, because it can lead to fraud activities or draining your wallet. So you can see that our wallet is created. For now, it's like our Ethereum mainnet. We don't have any money on our wallet. And as you can see, these are the custom networks. Over here, we will be adding our Rootstock testnet network. So to add the Rootstock testnet network, all you have to do is go to the select network from here. You can see different types of networks. Click on add a custom network. You have to fill in all these details. I will be sharing all these details down in my description, so you can fill in manually. You can also connect to the Rootstock testnet programmatically, but this is way more easier and it helps you understand how everything on the back end works. So I'm going to use this. As you can see, I have added a network name as Rootstock testnet, the RPC URL with chain ID, currency symbol, TRBTC, this is the testnet, Rootstock Bitcoin, and the block explorer URL. You're just gonna save it. You can see your Rootstock testnet here. Now to add funds to our Rootstock network, we're gonna go to our website. You can find it in the description again. This is the address, faucet.rootstock.io. To airdrop Rootstock test RBTC, just go to your Metamask wallet, copy your address. Remember to copy your address of the Rootstock testnet chain and then paste it here, verification, and then in less than 30 seconds you will be airdropping some faucets. These faucets will help you deploy and compile your smart contracts further on the Rootstock testnet network. As you can see, it is successfully sent. You can also check out the transaction hash on the Explorer and see that you have been airdropped with the value of 0.0005 RBTC. You can also check that in your wallet over here. Perfect. Now we're gonna go back. For this tutorial, I will be using cursor.ai as our IDE. You can use any online or offline IDE. The steps are gonna be same. So over here, we're gonna open our terminal. We're gonna clone this repository. I will be pinning down all the steps below in the description. We're gonna run the command of git clone and clone this rootstock quick start guide. As soon as you enter, you can see that we got this repository clone with contracts, some front end with JS, HTML. There are some scripts and some test JS files as well. Now what you have to do is you have to npm install all the dependencies from the repo. As you can see, we are facing this error. It is because we are in the wrong directory. Everything is inside the rootstock quick start guide. Instead, we are running this command inside rootstock smart contract. So to get into that directory, all you have to do is cd into rootstock quick start guide, enter. Now you can see we are inside rootstock quick start. Now we can npm install and enter to install all the dependencies. Meanwhile it's installing, let me tell you some good facts. We will be using npx Hardhat after this to verify if we have Hardhat installed in our project already or not. If we have it installed in our project, it will simply show us all the help commands and we can move forward with our deploying. But if we don't have it installed in a computer and if you're not cloning it and you are installing Hardhat into a new project, then you will be asked with a few options to create a new project and whatever. So choose the options according to your requirements. For this, when we run npx Hardhat, it's gonna give us the help commands. That means we already have Hardhat installed in our repo and we don't need to reinstall it. npx Hardhat not only verifies the installation but also allows you to initiate a new Hardhat project if it doesn't already exist, like if you're doing it in a brand new project. That is indicating that the Hardhat is installed successfully and you're ready to use it. Now we will be configuring Hardhat with Rootstock. To begin with it, we will be running npm install.env. This will be helping us to manage our environment variables, like our private key from a Metamask wallet. I will be showing you how you can get your private key from your wallet as well. Once .env is installed, we will be creating a new file here named as .env, where we will be storing our testnet private key. How you can get your testnet private key is we'll search for your Metamask extension, open your account. As you can see, this is an option here, accounts details. We will be going here, and on the details section there is this option to show your private key and show your secret recovery phrase. For this, we will be needing a private key. Since this is a demo wallet, I will be showing you my private key so that you can understand how it looks like. You have to hold it to reveal it, and this is my private key. Remember to never disclose it to anyone. It can lead to fraud activities. And we can go tracked here, and on the env file we're gonna put our private key and save it. Now to configure our Rootstock network private keys, we will be going to hardhat config.js and we will be changing this whole contract with this. I will be adding this file in the description. You can copy it from there. Now as you can see, since we are working on testnet, we have to add our API key here. Now to get our API key, what we have to do is go to your browser, go to rpc.rootstock.io, sign in to create an account. Go to this website, sign up, verify your email and log in. You will be able to see this landing page, and over here you can see the button of new API key. Click on this, name of your project. For this we're gonna name it demo. Network we're using testnet. Description demo, and create an API key. This is the API key. Again, you're not supposed to ever share your API key. Since this is a dummy account, I am showing you my API key. After this, just go back to your code base, and over here, since we are on the testnet, let's put our testnet key, API key over here. You can also remove the mainnet part so that there is not much confusion. Yes. Once you have added your testnet API key here, you can run your first API call using this command line. Just copy it and run it on your terminal. As you can see, we got this result. That means the API key was successfully initiated. The daily limit use of this API is 25k per user, and each user can create up to 4 API keys. This allows easy integration and differentiation for the users for different. This helps the user to try out different applications and just test them out using our API keys. Now going back to writing our smart contract, finally, we will be running this command to install the OpenZeppelin smart contracts. We will be running this OpenZeppelin command. We will run this command to install OpenZeppelin's open library of smart contracts. To create a contract, what we will be doing is we'll be going inside our contract directory by using cd contract. Make sure that you're using the correct directory name. Inside our contracts, you will find a mytoken.sold file. We will change its code to this. Again, you can find the code in the description. This contract defines a token named myToken with the symbol of MTK. You can also change the name. Like for this, I will be doing it to my name, and the symbol will be GEBI. Now to build this contract, we will be running npx hardhat compile on our terminal. So this error means that our testnet is expecting a string, but it has received undefined. We're gonna go because we have added these semicolons. So what I've done is put this required .env config line before this. I have also removed the curly braces from near our API key, and I've also changed the accounts to this. So why I have done this is because if the private key is defined, then it will use a private key, but just in case it is not, then it will use an empty array, which is a valid and avoids a crash. This also helps in a much cleaner developer experience, and it's also safe for team projects. So think of it like a safety net, and use the key only if it's available, otherwise just skip it. For now, I've successfully compiled our file. Next step for us is to deploy this. To deploy our contract, we have to go inside the scripts directly over here. Let's cd into scripts, enter. Now this error is because we are in our test directory, so we have to go out and then go in the scripts directly. We will edit our deploy.js file code with this, and finally we will start a local node on our laptop. To do that, we will be running the command npx hardhat node, enter. This command will start a local blockchain network and will show all the available accounts and private keys. As you can see, we have a lot of accounts along with the private keys, and our local blockchain network is all set. We will now open another terminal to deploy a contract in the local blockchain that we just opened up. Using this command, we will deploy using npx hardhat run -- network hardhat scripts / deploy.js. We will deploy our contract on the local blockchain network. We are just gonna proceed with yes. Started a Hardhat network, and then on another terminal we went to our main directory, and inside that directory we deployed our contract to this local Hardhat network, and you can see that we have deployed contract with amount this and token interest this. Now we will be deploying it to our main Rootstock blockchain. To deploy it, we will run the command npx hardhat run network rsk testnet scripts deploy.js inside our main directory. Press enter, and as you can see, we have successfully deployed a contract with account this, which is our Metamask account. So voila, we have deployed our smart contract on Rootstock testnet. This is the deploying contract with account. This is our Metamask account, and this is the token address that we deploy. And that's it for our today's video. Let me know if you need more of this in the future. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you all had a great day. I hope you all enjoyed this, and I hope you all took some value out of it. And yeah, looking forward to creating more content like this. Have a great day. Good night.